So, this is interesting. I was ranting about a certain company. If you want to know what that is, check out the last live. And it said my stream ended. I'm not sure if that's a plumb coincidence, but I guess I can't talk about them anymore. Oh, okay. I guess freedom of speech is moot at this point. I tried to exercise that, but does that mean YouTube will do that? I don't know. Let's find out. So, I was ranting about Disney, basically. And right when I was ranting, boop, end of stream. I didn't press anything. I swear. And I'm not sure if that is a coincidence, like I mentioned. But, well, I guess I can't talk about that. Thank you for letting me know. As a surprise that I was not informed of. So anyway, at least my allergies is not as invasive, but my God, the left side of my nostril is quite itchy. I hate it. Okay, lesson learned much, probably. I really hope that's just a plumb coincidence. I don't want that to be a sort of, what's going on here? Like, Korean War shorts, those are fine. But talking bad about the great D. Okay, fine. I'll let you slide this time around, unless I can figure something out. And please excuse my nose, it's quite itchy. I don't know what's going on in there, and I hate it. Yes? What is that? How are you there? Yeah, I got kicked out. No one told me, except YouTube. I got kicked out of my own stream. I must be quite popular then. Oh my God, what's going on with my nose? I took my medicine and I'm just waiting for it to kick in. It's allergy medicine, don't worry about that. But my gosh, it sucks. So yes, I have the general thing here. Oh God, this, yeah, okay, yeah, that's correct. Okay, so this is lower. I see here. And then, well, as a recap, for those of you who are just showing up, all one of you, I don't mind. That's better than what I used to have. So this is basically King Tut with no eraser. This is my own eraser challenge, but actually I did this in high school for 2 semesters. This was not a one-time thing. This was an entire 2 semesters, no eraser. This was not like a singular art exercise. What would happen if you had no eraser? How would your work look like? No, this was 2 semesters of this stuff. And, okay, while it is nerve-wracking, I had no eraser. No eraser at all. And I had this in my last live stream and the one on yesterday. Yes. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so this is correct. And this, okay, now I have to start filling it in a little bit more. There's also this area, but I'm going to wait a bit because there's a lot more detail further down the neck, after the neck. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know that language, but thank you for commenting, though. I appreciate it. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, I wish I knew more languages. I am envious of those who know more than one language. Oh, who's bothering me? Oh, no, I think I knew who that is. Never mind. If you have questions about the war shorts, what's up with that, feel free to let me know. I appreciate it a lot more if you're also nice about it. I cannot control how you say things, but I'd appreciate it. Okay. What is your question? Oh gosh, my thing turned off. Sorry. Yeah, once I start drawing a bit, I get a bit more focused in drawing. I get a bit more quiet. But should I talk about the war movies? Should I? A lot of the things I know I just find on Google. And yeah, if you really want to criticize a movie, hey, I'm with you. I saw it. What the hell? What does this have to do with the war movie? Well, here's the thing. I don't have to do a whole bunch of things. Oh, right now? Oh, let's see. So I mentioned earlier that this is just an art challenge where I don't draw I draw, but with no eraser. I used to do this in high school. And high school was a long time ago. All right. So I'm trying to see if I can do this again many, many years later. And yes, all of this, no eraser. Even if I have this on here, no eraser. So if you want proof, I have a live stream I did just now that I got kicked out of my own live stream and the day before. And there is absolutely no eraser usage. And this has nothing to do with the Korean War shorts. Okay, so this one is totally wrong, but oh well. Okay, so here, wait, who's that? Oh, never mind, they're likes. Okay. How you guys doing? I know if no one answers, I totally get that. I am like that too. Only because I am quite antisocial. I don't know. I think that's just my personality, and it's not like, oh, you're quirky. No. I think as I got older, people tire me, but if I get along with them, it's totally fine. That's a whole other story. But for the most part, especially when you hear how they talk sometimes, oh man. But if you're normal, that's totally fine. If you're a little weird, but that's also fine too. Don't worry about that. As for me, it's debatable. I don't know. I draw a lot. That's the only thing I'm good at, okay? And apparently this channel for now, but I had some help. So right now, I guess I have to reiterate what this exercise was originally in high school is drawing without an eraser. And because I already have this all laid out, I cannot display how many times I can draw. And it's the outer layer. You have to draw the basic outer line work before you get to the details. And what? Come on, camera, cooperate, damn it. So I would have 7 to 8 chances to draw all of this very lightly, the general outline. And then I start going in towards the face area with very faint pencil drawings. And then as I apply pressure slightly more, I can slowly fill in the details. Right, yes. And so, thank you for the like, by the way. And so, as I have the general outlines and the light details intact, and my stuff is not uneven, I can then start filling in the details. And no, I'm not an art teacher. I don't have enough patience. But this is what I learned from my teacher from high school, the art school teacher at the time. And he would have us just use basic pencils. There were no fancy schmancy art pencils. It was a number 2 HB pencil, and the erasers were ripped off. All the pencils he'd hand out individually to us, this was all ripped out. And so for me, though, because I'm not in a school setting and I don't have a strong enough grip to remove this, I don't use it. And as proof, that's why I'm doing the live stream as well, to show that I am not using the eraser at all. And you can say, well, outside of the live stream, you can still use your eraser off camera. No, I closed the book and left it on the side and resumed the next live stream. You can trust me in that aspect. Oh my God, why is my nose so itchy? It sucks. Ugh. Have you ever tried drawing with an itchy nose? Possibly one of the multiple hells. Probably not, but it would be in my case. So yes, that's the general gist of it. And I have been considering other art challenges because doing the same thing over and over, the same themes, the same genres, I get bored. And so every so often, I do come up with other art challenges. I can take a tiny break, like drawing things in smaller surface areas. I mean it. Well, I wasn't going to show until much later, but whatever. So I drew this earlier today on this tiny little cheap book I got from Real Littles. It's a thing for little girls, all right? And they came with little things at work, like a little pencil, little pen, stationery, and this book. And I don't want to collect these and start an addiction, another one. But I was like, well, it's usable. Let's see if I can do something with it. And I did. So I will have a short for this shortly later. I will transfer it from my Instagram in a bit. And then I also do card arts. Well, these kind of suck right now. These are works in progress. They're just okay. They're kind of ugly right now. And yes, there's Hello Kitty, whether you like it or not, and a dog and stuff. These are all works in progress, so I'm not really going to show all of it because I don't like them right now. I don't like my works in progress, to be honest. And I just have a nice little case for once. I showed this yesterday. Wait, can I show my other cards? Give me a second. I won't talk about Disney, I swear. Okay, well, I'll show these two. I've shown these before in past live streams, even though there's 0 people right now, but I don't know. I guess they're not interested when I'm not talking about the war, but whatever. So this is the one I completed. This is a stack of, is it 100 cards? Yeah, I think it's a stack of 100 cards. This is all completed, and I put them in what is this kind of, I got this storage container from Daiso, and it's meant, if you want to check that out. I've shown it before, but I could show it again, and they laughed. What else is new? So just to show that I can work on multiple surface areas because I like the food container and it works out. Oh, this is cute. I like that one. However, they got a bit sticky. And if you're wondering why is it sticky, it's because paint does that, unfortunately. And sometimes top coats, which I did not put, will ruin this art. A lot of them I involved or used micron pens. Do any of you know if micron pens can withstand the usage of Mod Podge or what have you? Because if it does, that would be great. And this is the Goblin Queen, and she needs more outfits, but I don't know. I guess she likes it like that. And here's Rolento. So yeah, so this is a small example. I cannot go through every single card because I don't have enough time. Well, I did, but freaking YouTube kicked me out. I ruined the order. I will fix that later. Thankfully, I have the order on record in my Instagram channel, Instagram account. So this one is not complete. You can obviously tell what has been used and what has not. I assume we all know. Aw, man, my card order. I'm not that strict on it, but at the same time, I would like it to be in a nice order. So this one, there's not much difference, except I'm adding a little bit more anime in here because it's quite nostalgic. And some more cards where I guess they're more experimental in a way. This was very nostalgic. I used to do stuff like this in high school. Ugh, you can't see very well, but yes. And yeah, I have some random meme-ish things, and I slightly got into DBZ before the creator passed away. Rest in peace. Yeah, like right when I started, it's a coincidence, I swear, but I started getting back into DBZ and things afterwards, and I really like this Frieza. I might have to do a bigger painting of him. So stay tuned for that. And then, Dende. Let's go back to Frieza because I like this one. So yeah, some of them, as you can see, you can piece them together like puzzles. This was inspired by the 90s X-Men trading cards, where they have puzzle cards. You can create, I think they used 9 cards to create the danger room, and the X-Men were fighting like pretend sentinels or some other. And I like the idea of making a bigger image using cards so I can use up a larger surface area and not worry too much about, oh, this will not fit, this is tiny. So this is kind of like a small hack or small cheat code sort of thing if you want to make a bigger size work. The largest I used so far was only 4 though. I think that was enough. And so it was quite fun to do. I was surprised. So I was able to get away with that. But yes, I got distracted with other projects I keep coming up with and life. And I could have finished at least this much if I was paying attention to this card project. But I kept coming up with more challenges. And while I don't mind, I wish I committed more to this card because I still like this card series. It's fun. Let me try to fix. Let's see. Oh my goodness gracious! Some of the cards popped out, so I'm like, why did I do that? Yeah, they did. Oh my goodness. Well, even if I put them wrong, I still have the order in my account, like I mentioned. I think it was around, I'll just put it here for now. Oh, no. No, I think these were colored. Okay, the ones here, they're supposed to be, they got mixed up. They shuffled by itself by accident. Oh my gosh, dork. So that's the good thing about these are the older ones, and then later on I got lazy and did not color the backside. Am I gonna color the backside in the future? I should, but I don't know yet. Because I think this whole project seriously wore me out. Well, not really. I had a lot of fun, despite me saying I was tired afterwards, but this was a lot. But I had a lot of fun doing it, so it's okay. I think maybe at most there were maybe two or 3 duds that I did not like in this set, but overall, definitely worth my time. Do I recommend other artists doing this? It really depends. If you want to try, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. Not my money. But it's not for everyone. Especially if you don't like what you're doing, you're not comfortable drawing on different surface areas. Plus, this is not very easy to get smaller details. I'll admit that much. However, also, it might be problematic for those who want to make your art more perfect and clean. You're not going to get that here unless you try extra hard. And hey, that's totally fine. I totally get that. But for me, I just wanted this more as a visual reminder to do larger projects. And I actually did larger projects based on these cards. So I'm getting more work done and trying more things with these projects, which was my end goal in the end. And I succeeded. So anyway, so that was my tiny break with my little card recap. Why did I say little? This was a lot. So yes, like I said, if you want to do that, by all means, I got these cards. They're just blank cards I got from Amazon for roughly it can range from $7 to $10. And you can get a single pack. Be smart, just get a single pack. And playing cards. What I used for these were message cards. There is a difference, unfortunately. The playing cards I showed in my last 2 live streams. This one's playing cards. These are the message cards. Whew, okay, yeah, that was a lot of talking. So back to this boy here. Okay, so yeah, that was interesting. So I guess if I don't mention negativity about Disney, I will not get kicked out. Good to know. Oh man. So anyway, lesson learned. So back to this guy here. I don't really have much of an attachment to Egyptian anything. This was just something that I had in high school, like I mentioned. But I can see the appeal. I can understand why people are drawn to this kind of art. It is quite intricate for its time. And while drawing it, oh yeah, I agree. This is definitely definitely intricate as all hell. But I can respect that. I wish I can do something like this, like an actual thing of this, but shoot, at the same time, that's pretty crazy how much of detail that they put in every part. And this is just the headpiece, the rest and the stuff he was buried with and the layers. And oh my gosh. So much respect to how they took care of the dead back in the days with, well, the royalty anyway. So let's see here. Oh, okay. So there's one area here. All right. It's technically at a slant. Okay, I see. So if you're catching up here, I just want to mention, I'll say it still helped me out, and I still appreciate regardless of what you said. I know what you said. But at the same time, though, it helped me out, and I appreciate it. And I do value the concept of freedom of speech. So if it's spam and it's just taking up space in the comment section, so that's the only time I have to. I will leave one. That's it. And then the rest, that's bullshit. This is propaganda. Maybe this is propaganda. Ah, yes. Commiewood. I saw them. I see them all. But yeah, I will not remove them because